Right, hello all, welcome back.
Hi guys, how you doing? What are you doing with my hair?
I know I like to.
I know you do.
Happy coronation weekend. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching our last video. So today we thought in celebration of King Charles, we would make a traditional English dish. And it's going to be beer battered cod and chips. So fish and chips. Peter is going to be talking us through it all as he cooks and makes his own batter. We are going full Monty for fish and chips.
Yeah, fish and chips. You can't get more regal than fish and chips. It's going to be fit for a king, that's for sure. We would just like to say thank you if you went and saw our other video that we put up last week of Alton Towers. Much appreciated. If you haven't seen it, go over and have a look. And if you've got time to like and subscribe, that would be great. And hit the notification bell if you want to see more videos, because there will be more coming up. Right, and we're going to get into it now. And Sarah's going to stand at the back and watch what I do. And I'm going to show you guys to make fish and chips. So let's get into it. As you can see, I'm going to peel the potatoes, so just got Maris Piper's potatoes. I've only got 3 of them here. I peel them, so I'll peel them, then we'll chip them and wash them because they're very starchy a couple of times, and then chip them up ready for frying. Maris Piper's or King Edward's are the best potatoes to use because they are very starchy. They just fry better. They're a better potato. So if you could get either of those, they would be they'd be great. Yeah. Right, so we're moving on now to chipping the potatoes. So I've got this lovely little tool from Amazon. Just basically makes the chips. It makes it just so much easier, and you get a good same size chips, so it's easier when they're cooking in the oven or in the fryer, sorry, because they're like equal size chips. And it also does come with a smaller cutter if you want smaller chips, like fries, for instance. It's designed to do chips. Right, so we're putting the chips in the bowl, just putting water in it, rinsing it out. These Maris Piper, they're very starchy potatoes, so you want to get some of the starch off. It just helps in the cooking process. Once you've washed them off, you can see it's I'll just put it onto some kitchen towel and then pat them dry, and then they're ready for frying. And what we'll do is we'll do a 2-step process of frying. So we'll blanch them off in the fryer first on a lower temperature. Then we'll take them out, and then we'll fry them at the very end. We did a last fry at the very end, so we double cook the chips basically, really. So we dry them and pat them dry and just leave them to one side. So here we are. First we're going to start off with 50 grams of flour. So 50 grams of corn flour, also goes into the bowl. It's very sticky, this stuff, so just make sure you give the bowl a scrape out, because it's the whole point of measuring it out, isn't it? Now we're going to put 1 tablespoon of baking powder in. Right, moving on to the liquid now. 75 mils of sparkling water, 75 mils of beer. Any beer can do, doesn't matter which brand you use. So you want 150 altogether. So if you didn't want to put the beer in, you could just do 150 mils of sparkling water. It's entirely up to you. so all we do now is we're just going to mix this up, give it a nice good mixing up. What you want to do is get rid of all the lumps, because the flour can get a little bit lumpy. Yeah, so give it a good mix up. Should be the thickness of what I would say double cream when you get it before you whip it. It's just quite runny looking, but it's got the consistency of double cream. Okay, so we've put the batter to one side. Now we're just taking the chips that we've dried off, put them into the basket, and we're going to deep fry them now. We're going to blanch them off, so we're not going to colour them, we're just going to blanch them for 2 to 3 minutes and to soften them up. So we put them in the fryer, as you can see here. Temperature's really low, it's only 130. As I say, we're not trying to colour them, we just want to soften them. Once they're soft, we'll take them out, put them to one side, and then get back to preparing the fish for frying. Right, so we've blanched the chips off now, nice and soft. We're now just getting the fish ready to batter and fry. We've turned the deep fat fryer back up now to 190, and we're just dipping the fish into the flour, dusting it off. Don't want too much flour on there. Ready to be dipped into the batter. So we'll do the second one. Just dust it off. So we're putting the fish into the batter, giving it a nice coating, draining that excess batter off, and then lowering it into the basket away from you very slowly. You don't want that splashing back up at you, and you're less likely to burn yourself if you put it in away from you. So we put the 2 bits in there. Let's put the second bit in. As you can see, we're draining. We don't want too much batter in there. Slowly. So we're going to just let them cook now till they go nice golden brown and they're floating on top of the oil. Once they start floating, you know that they're cooked inside. That's a very good indication. As you can see, these fish are now ready, lovely golden brown, floating on the top. Okay, so we're just going to place the fish into a pan with some kitchen towel, and we're just going to set them in the oven while we cook the chips. The oven's obviously going to be on a low temperature. It's just to keep it warm, not to cook it anymore. Okay, so we cook the chips now, so they're lovely and crispy. And all that's needed now is for us to plate up. So guys, that's the fish and chips. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Now it's time to plate up. You can't beat a good fish and chips. Isn't that right, Sarah?
Yeah. Where's the salt and vinegar?
Yeah. What do you reckon, guys? Do you think that's fit for a king, Sarah? Let's just cut into it and see what it looks like. Oh, listen to that crisp. Look at that, guys. You can't beat a good bit of fish and chips, homemade.
Right.
Yep.
Here we go.
Good. Nice and crunchy.
Oh, okay. dinner eaten, fish and chips had by both of us. Amazing. We will put up a price breakdown as much as we can for what we've bought and the measurements we've had. But do follow it, it's absolutely amazing. Best homemade fish and chips for the coronation. Thanks guys for watching.
See you soon, guys.
Bye.
Bye.